Hi guys, so today we're gonna talk about the balance of pain and pleasure. So if you realized or think about it now, is that in life there's always balance between pleasure and pain. And even the scientists, neuroscientists said that the where the pleasure in your brain comes in or like stimulates, same thing goes with pain. It's apparently in the same location as the pleasure comes out. So they correlated. I read the book about egoism, and it's mentioned at the end of the book that there's always correlation between ego and pain. I mean, there's always correlation between pleasure and pain because when you have pleasure and it keeps going, at some point it'll drop and go to pain. So it like switches to pain. And Do- I forgot his name. Duberman. Uh, I forgot his name, but I'll show it up. Neuroscientist, and he was saying the correlation between pleasure and pain. What I learned is that every time you sacrifice pleasure, it'll turn into pain, and from if you sacrifice to pain, it will eventually goes to pleasure, and it is very true because if you think about it, long term, short term pleasures. For example, short term is when you like numb your pain with social media, internet, junk food, porn, drugs, alcohol. This is all short term pleasure, and you're sacrificing the short term pleasure for long term health, and it fucks up with your mental health and your physical health. So basically, there's always a sacrifice to your pleasures. But if you do the opposite and sacrifice to pain for the long term, then it will benefit you more, and you will feel much better and more natural dopamine. For example, like working out, it's not short term pleasure. It's painful, but in the long run, you're gonna have a better health, better physique, and you're just gonna have better mental health in general. So a lot of things that we sacrifice when we sacrifice pleasure, we get it afterwards in the long term, in the long run. And we start to feel much better about ourselves after we do all the painful, all the difficult situations that we go through. And at the end, the reward comes in, and it is the best feeling ever. And it doesn't replace the short term pleasures where we go out with all our like emotions and instincts, where we want to play like video games or something, where we're supposed to do homework or work. So it's a very difficult task of trying to figure out how to motivate yourself to do the difficult things. As I told you guys about motivation versus discipline, I can show you, the link will be in the description about my old video. In my old video, if you're gonna keep doing the long-term pleasures, it'll benefit you, your whole community, and you're just gonna be a better person. It's all about self-improvement and self-caring, that you could take care of someone else. It's all about self-improvement because if you can take care of yourself, then you can take care of someone else. And it is really true. So that's the balance of life. There's always sacrifice of something. You're gonna choose pleasure over pain. It'll The scale will balance it out. Same with pain. When you give a lot of pain, sacrificing pleasure, it'll balance it out. So choose wisely, and yeah, learn from mistakes. Don't be hard on yourself, and keep trying to improve. Peace out, guys. Good luck.